Hey, good Friday morning, my friends. MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa here with the MLive Morning Weather Update. We'll keep it, I'm kind of early this morning. I figured we'll keep it kind of short and sweet on what we know. And we'll get on with the weekend. How does that sound? Here's the radar. Yeah, it's working. This is a good image. There's nothing out there because we have clear skies over most of Michigan, and you can see the clear skies all the way back to the west too. So this weekend, probably not even your isolated lake breeze shower or storm, as the upper level air kind of stabilizes and warms up. But do note that there are still disturbances out here, and we'll get back into those, it looks like, next week. So I've been starting with this for you lately. This is the upper air float about 15,000 feet in the atmosphere. Something like this is a hot area. Something like this is the kink that moved through yesterday to bring us the rain. And that has now moved on to the east. And as we go into Saturday, you can see the atmosphere starting to expand. So we start the warm up. And then we go into Sunday, and the hot dome builds in the middle part of the country, and Michigan gets into the edge of it. And we go into Monday, and the hot dome is there. And so certainly you're going to be hotter in the southwest than you will be in the northeast and the eastern part of the UP. Tuesday, the hot dome's there, but it's starting to become more pointed, and these little flat spots are disturbances that will eventually come over and down. And watch as we go from Wednesday to next Thursday and Friday. Big change. That's a big change. The hot dome weakens quite a bit, flattens out, and we get back into the jet stream and the west-east flow, and we'll likely get back into showers and thunderstorms and somewhat cooler temperatures. Also note that, well, 10 days out, but it's been fairly quiet in the Atlantic hurricane season, but something may be developing. And also note that Hurricane Hillary is down here off the Baja. Now, I looked at the water temperatures, and a hurricane, I've always heard this is a hard and fast number, and I don't know exactly why a hurricane couldn't be in water less than 80 degrees, but the experts always say have to have 80-degree water at least. And when you get up into Southwest California coast, San Diego, the water temperature is a whopping 68 to 70. So you'll notice that this storm, Hurricane Hillary, turns into just a general big rainstorm, actually absorbs into this storm, and then comes up here. And eventually that means that sometime about late next week, we will actually have the remnants of Hurricane Hillary, long dead. All right, closer look at the precipitation. Hey, good morning, Patrick Vincent and Sas Cooper. Good morning. And Brian and Gloria Damon. So here's your forecast for today. It is a gorgeous one. Today's more of a fallish type day. Tomorrow, this is tomorrow evening, so the southwest wind has come in, the warmer temperatures aloft. I think tomorrow afternoon might actually be a little bit warmer than what a lot of your forecast shows. It might feel like it's 83, 85 degrees. Sunday is a warm one, and notice no isolated lines of lake breeze thunderstorms. Monday's a hot one. Then this gradient starts to set up, and do we get these disturbances and thunderstorms that early? This is Tuesday, or do they hold off? We're not really sure when you get something like this, but point is, as we get back to next week, we will get into these clumps of numerous thunderstorms heading our way. And we see that the atmosphere will eventually cool down. So if you like a fall preview, today's your day. 70 to 72, low humidity. Text your friends that live anywhere south of us and say, wow, this is some great weather here, because you know they do it to us in February and March and April. Saturday, I would call it about 80 to 83 degrees everywhere. Sunday, we should have some 90-degree temperatures. Sunday will be hot in all of lower Michigan, maybe a little cooler near the shoreline, lake shoreline with the lake breeze. Monday, hot. Tuesday, now this all depends on if a disturbance comes through. If it doesn't, we're in this kind of air, and if it does, we're in this kind of air. And we could see actually in this kind of pattern that fluctuate back and forth. So I don't have the exact answer for next week. It will be mostly summery, I would say. Look at Thursday, some 90s. In the southern third of the state, you're probably looking at more toward 90 than toward 70. This is next Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So there's plenty of heat with probably some breaks in it. And the extended forecasts starting to show the heat backing off. This is August 23rd to 27th. And then August 25th to 31st. Wow. The 8 to 14 day forecast shows that August is toast. Was this the fastest month ever in history? Tom Dautner, good morning. Thanks for watching. And Chantel Ballard, good morning. So this is the last week of August, and the Storm Prediction Center, they do the extended forecasts. It doesn't have anything to do with, not the Storm Prediction Center, the Climate Prediction Center. They do the forecast. It doesn't have anything to do with climate, but they say that it could be slightly cooler than normal in parts of Michigan by the time we get to the last week of August. So this is a relatively short blast of moderate heat. Enjoy it, because we know there's probably only 2, maybe if we're lucky, 3 summery weekends left. And then we go into everybody's favorite season, fall. Hey, thanks for joining me on this Friday morning version of the MLive Morning Weather Update. I'm MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa. Take care.